As a first-time homebuyer, the process of buying a home can seem daunting, but the good news is that it doesn't have to be. I'm Courtney, and I'm a local realtor here in San Diego County, and I've put together some information to help raise your real estate IQ. Okay, so this is the last video in a 3-part series about the 9 steps to buying a home. And in this video, I'm gonna dive into the last 3 steps. Step number 7, selecting your insurance and finalizing your loan. Step number 8, signing loan docs and sending in your final cash to close. And step number 9, this is the big one, officially closing escrow, getting your keys, turning on your utilities, and moving in. If you didn't get a chance to watch the first 2 videos in this 3-part series, then you'll definitely want to check out the links in the description to go back and see the other 2 videos. And it's going to go over steps 1 to 6. By this point, we've touched on getting started and getting information on the process, choosing your agent, getting a pre-approval letter, searching for a home, making an offer, and conducting inspections. So now let's jump into the final 3 steps. Step number 7, select your insurance and finalize your loan. Lenders require that you're going to have homeowners insurance to protect your purchase. And there are so many options out there when it comes to homeowners insurance too. It's important to not drag your feet, and do your research early so you have a chance to select, a good option. Some homes require more expensive insurance due to being in things like a fire zone or a flood zone, so the earlier you can figure this out, the better. I'd recommend starting by simply calling your car insurance agent and letting them know that you're thinking about buying a new home. They'll actually be able to put together information rather quickly because they already have your information on file, and they'll be able to put together a quote. They'll ask you some questions, so you want to be prepared, but they're going to ask you some silly questions too, like where's the nearest fire hydrant? And in this case, you're going to answer the question to the best of your ability. You'll find that some car insurance companies may not actually offer homeowners policies in the area due to recent events like fires or floods. So start early so you can, definitely make sure you have options. California has experienced some pretty rough fires in the recent years, so the cost of homeowners insurance on some homes located within these fire zones have significantly increased. Okay, I can't make any promises, but if you find yourself in love with a home in a high fire zone and you're willing to pay the higher premium, you may want to try reaching out to farmers insurance. I've been told that they're among the most comprehensive in coverage and also have competitive rates. So once you have your homeowner's insurance quote and you're happy with it, you'll want to provide that to the lender so that they can, start processing that information as they finalize the loan details. During this step of the process, you're also going to be able to provide your lender with updated information about bank statements, to fulfill the requests of the loan underwriters. And I like to think of these underwriters as detectives of compliance for the loan. It can get a little bit tricky, sometimes a little annoying, but all in all, they're going to make sure that you truly are qualified. Once you submit that documentation that's required to satisfy their requests, you'll move on to having conditional loan approval. And then they'll give you something called the clear to close. This is great. The lender's gonna have you acknowledge a closing disclosure, also known as a CD, and then within 3 days of that, you can actually sign your loan docs. Okay, step number 8, sign your loan docs and wire in your final cash to close. This is gonna be a big day. It's kind of funny that, closing on a home is often portrayed in movies by a bunch of people sitting around in, suits, and you're signing only a few papers. In our area, it looks much different. Signing loan documents can be done at escrow or in a room, anywhere you want, with a mobile notary. They can meet you at your house or any other meeting place to deliver the loan paperwork, and you can sign, with them right there. You'll need to read and sign the papers and then read and sign some more. It can be a little bit tiring, in all honesty, because the paper is pretty huge, the stack that you'll have to sign. But once you get that signed, I know a lot of buyers are like, okay, great, where's my keys? I signed the loan docs. Unfortunately, there's still a little bit of waiting to do as you wait for the loan to fund and for the county to officially record. In the meantime, it's going to be super important that you get your final cash to close sent into escrow. This is going to be any remaining closing costs and down payment due. And it seems like most buyers choose to wire their funds in, but if you're doing that, you want to be really careful. There's, some wire fraud going on, so you want to be sure to exercise tons of caution and refer to the wire fraud advisory that you signed with your offer for tips on how to, keep your money safe. The main point is you want to call escrow to verify the information. Okay, step number 9, and this is the last step. Officially close escrow and get your keys. You'll be able to turn on your utilities and also move in. Okay, so this is it. Now you finally become a homeowner and you'll have the chance to move in. And by default, it's at 6 o'clock on the day you close. Some people want to move in right away, but keep that in mind. Whenever you end up moving in, this whole adventure of becoming a homeowner is going to start. So now you'll want to call your local gas and electric, water, and trash companies to transfer the utilities into your name. Once everything is said and done, you'll also be able to meet your agent to get your keys and then move in. Okay, so that's the last of the 9 steps to the home buying process. In this video, we touched on step number 7, selecting your insurance and finalizing your loan. Step 8, signing your loan docs and sending in your final cash to close. And step number 9, officially closing escrow, getting your utilities turned on, getting your keys, and moving in. As always, this information is for people everywhere, but if you find yourself making a move to the San Diego County area, I'd be happy to be a resource. You can find my contact information in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. I am so glad that you watched all the way to this point in the video because I'm happy to help raise your real estate IQ. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I wanted to take a moment to invite you to check out the description below for helpful resources and to download a guide that can include things like tips and checklists to make planning for your move even easier. It's honestly never too early to get started. If you like this video, please be sure to hit subscribe and turn on the bell so that you can get notified when we share new real estate videos each Thursday. You'll also want to check out the thumbnails that are about to pop up on the screen for other videos that we've custom made for you on this channel. And as always, this info is for people everywhere, but if you're looking to make a move to the San Diego area, I'd be happy to be a resource. You'll find my contact info in the description below. So have a great day, and I hope that you love where you live. See you guys in the next video.